stones.
Yep.
And you can turn up the volume on that, but you want it probably in the middle because you want your headset to be
Makes sense.
okay?
Yeah. All right. Thank you.
Hey, we got one viewer. Oh, it's me.
Yeah.
All right, I gotta try to get the link to this. Easy peasy, right?
That's gonna throw me off.
Let me post to
It's not a curling scoreboard? That's really confusing.
It's baseball scoreboard,
Okay,
which
okay.
is easier for anybody else.
Yeah, no, that makes sense. That makes sense, but I can barely read it there.
It's picking up what we're saying.
It is?
Yeah.
Yeah, channel 4. Yeah.
Is that mic back in here?
Let's see.
There might be a mic in here.
Yeah, channel 4 is right here, which goes to here, goes up, goes up. I think it's probably just a 1. Yeah, there's definitely a 4th channel plugged in.
You gotta mute it anyway.
Yep, that's fine.
Yeah, no, I just heard you say there's
So, I mean, there's only 1 channel attached to it. So we got 2 headsets here. Grab headset 1. What's MIT?
There's your mute for the line, and there's a mute for these.
Yep. Yep.
Okay.
It's that easy.
All right. Thank you.
All right.
All right, so we gotta unmute.
So yeah, you want to unmute both channels? Okay, we can move.
Hello. All right, I think we're unmuted now.
Can you hear me? I can hear you.
I can hear you as well.
Okay, beautiful.
All right.
We're
So we're watching Harvard Yale versus MIT. MIT is up 2-0. And what's going on here?
MIT is sitting 1 with 1 rock to go.
Okay. So we're gonna watch. They are sitting Are they sitting? Yeah, they're sitting.
Yes.
That's kind of obvious, yeah. Okay. So Harvard looking like they're deciding. Harvard Yale, I'm going to assume they're going to like draw.
Yeah, the draw is available. It's a fairly tight lane, but it definitely exists. Right, Harvard sets up the shot.
So they're still deciding on what to do. Actually, no, you could probably, I'd probably try to hit that out and go for 3.
Yeah, I mean, the hit is, the hit for,
Hit it on the left, then just hit out.
this is Harvard's rock.
Never mind. You can't hit that. That's their rock.
Harvard cannot hit that. Harvard is not sitting and is looking for the draw to the button forward.
No, yeah.
One stone.
Yeah, so they're probably, yeah. With that line, they might be going for a run back.
It is certainly an option.
I think they're trying to tap that back. Okay. And it's coming. Oh. It's looking okay.
They will hit it, but I don't know if it's the right angle.
Oh. No, that was a great shot.
It's not quite a. No, it is. It is enough.
That's definitely
It is definitely
sitting.
enough. Yep. That is one red.
One red. So
We go over here and we can just look at that. One red.
okay.
It's kind of, look at the scoreboard. It's not a curling scoreboard at all, guys.
That's disappointing.
It is a little confusing.
All right. So we're gonna start the third end. MIT will have hammer, and around the club. On sheet 4, it looks like we have Hamilton versus RIT, and it looks like Hamilton is up 3-1. On sheet 2, it looks like we have Hamilton versus RPI Castleton, and it looks like RPI Castleton is up 1-0. And on sheet 1, it looks like we have Yale versus Harvard, and Yale is up 3-0. All right, first shot of N3 coming up on sheet 3. Looks like it's going to be a little heavy for a guard. Looks like it's going to end up in the house.
Yep, it's a house rock around center line.
You know what? I tend to like to put stuff in play. I like that. I mean, even if you're going for a guard,
Yeah.
I always like the backup go in the house.
Everyone loves rocks in play.
No, Evan doesn't, but
Evan doesn't quite love rocks in play, but
not as much as we do. All right, we got MIT's first rock of the end coming up. Okay, coming down. Looks like they called a hit on Harvard Yale's rock. Looks like it is going to be a little wide though. Nope, never mind. This looks like they're going to hit it through.
yep, looks straight through.
All right, if I was Harvard here, I'd probably try to just guard that rock, or it looks like that's what they're going to try to do. I will apologize. This is Harvard Yale, but I've been referring to them as Harvard the whole time. So they're Harvard Yale. On sheet 4, we do appear to have party hats. I approve. I do approve of the party hats. And it looks like we also have some booty shorts going on.
Quite an interesting uniform there on sheet 4, that is for sure. All right, Harvard Yale contacts their own rock. They maintain 2 in the house.
That's fine. I mean, it's early in the end. I mean, looks like, yep. Looks like MIT is calling another hit.
MIT giving.
And here comes the rock. Looks. It's got to curl some more to hit it. And looks like it's going to be a little wide. Oh, it's coming back. Oh, and they
makes
do.
Contact, but looks like it's gonna roll out.
I mean, all things considered, I mean, the center's still open, so.
Looks like Harvard Yale wants to put a rock in front of those 2 to block the double.
Oh, yeah, you definitely don't want 2 exposed rocks like that. I probably wouldn't want them touching, though, either. You probably want it just like a few feet in
put
front of
something
it.
right in front of them.
Yeah. Ooh, looks like it might go a little wider than they want. No, it's coming in okay. No, it's going to be a little wider than I think they would have wanted, but.
Yep.
I mean,
fairly high guard, but could get in the way.
Our block's coming from the other side, at least. Okay. What is? Looks like MIT is trying to draw to the other side of the house.
Yeah, I think the quad screen is pretty good. Like,
yeah, the quad screen, unless they're deliberating, like it's when they're deliberating, there's like something they need to talk about the rocks. Because yeah, you don't really get to see the person's.
that's true. Yeah. Yeah. I mean, we can show the house, like the fall house, when we're.
Yeah, if we need to. But besides the houses, like I don't. Yeah, I think this is the best option.
Okay. You want to stick with quad?
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay. We're going to calm down a little bit with the screen switches. We're starting to figure it out a little more. We think this is probably the best view we have, unless there's something interesting going on in one particular spot. Okay. Because usually when there's a chat, there's like 50,000 like show.
No. Nice.
We can only show one sheet. Okay. Looks like Harvard Yale is throwing. Looks like they're going again for the guard. Looks like they're going to be a little wide again. I do apologize. We do only have the capability to stream this one sheet, so we will be focusing on sheet 3. But we'll get a real good in-depth view of this one game. I'm going to try to figure out how to tell people that this is happening. So yeah, that's what I'm doing right now. Some people actually know to watch this. Yeah, I'm gonna put it on our Facebook, the college curling page, and then Yahoo, and I can put it in the group for second.
Yeah, Zach Umstead wants it, dude.
Yeah.
MIT makes the draw to the edge of the forefoot. That's a sitting rock. Harvard Yale probably wants to get rid of it. They call the hit and roll towards the center.
We're gonna shout out to our one viewer right now. We really appreciate you.
Two viewers.
Oh, I have mine says one watching.
MIT wants the double. They will get... Oh, they contact the guard. But it rolls into a fairly favorable position. MIT sitting 2. Harvard Yale goes for the hit. Looks like it's going to be a little inside. MIT's going to play it safe. Going to put one in front of their previous rock. Not going to bother taking those two out. Oh, Ross Lancaster posted in USA College Curling. Oh shit! No one's talking.
Okay. We're now back. We have now actually posted that this is happening, so we do have, for all three of you watching, thank you. Okay. So currently on sheet 3, we are watching Harvard Yale versus MIT.
Did we just lose the ice mic? It's back.
Okay.
We are back.
It's all right. I can yell hard for us if we need to. All right. Currently, let's look at our situation.
MIT is sitting 2. They've just put one up in the front to protect their rocks a little bit. It's not a perfect guard. The hit is still available for Harvard Yale, and they will go for it.
Looks like Harvard Yale is going to attempt to hit this yellow rock out. Looks like you probably want to hit that. I might have went for the other rock, but we'll see what happens, because then you could kind of roll behind the guard. But we'll see. There's a reason I'm not playing this weekend, so.
Oh, the hit looks like it will make contact.
Looks like they did make the hit.
It clears both.
But MIT is still sitting.
MIT sitting 1.
Again, we do appreciate the party hats on sheet 4. They are Frozen themed, the party hats, if you were wondering. We have heard that they did, for RT, did see Frozen 2 last night. We were waiting to hear what they thought about it.
I didn't realize I was muted.
All right, looks like MIT is deciding what they want to throw here. If I was MIT, so we'll see what we shouldn't do. Let's see.
All right, it looks like they're going to go for the hit.
Yeah, I think I would probably go for the hit and roll, try to roll in.
Yeah, you might be able to catch both even.
Yeah, yeah, there's definitely a double there. Yeah, I guess that's what you'd want to do, not the hit and roll. See, that's exactly why I said find out what they shouldn't do by what I say. All right. MIT is lining up for the shot. We will see what happens. Oh, never mind. They are going for the draw.
Interesting. Looks like it may contact that guard.
Yeah, it looks like the draw was a little inside.
It may. Okay.
It did have some little guard action.
Budge the guard a little bit.
They do guard there. I mean, it is a little bit. There is definitely still a lane for Harvard Yale to hit that. That looks like what they're going to try to do. Yes, I think that's the right call in this situation. Because if they hit it out, Harvard Yale will be sitting 3.
Yep.
And this we will have, but MIT does have hammer, so we will see what they do after this shot. All right, it's coming down. It's looking. Oh,
It needs to be swept past that guard.
so if they can get past the guard,
They might have it.
They do. That was a great shot.
Nose hit, sitting 1.
I mean, I think
Sitting 3. Sorry.
I think MIT just has to follow them down and hope they stick when they hit it out.
Yep. And this is the last rock of the end. MIT has 1 shot to prevent Harvard Yale from scoring 3.
Or yeah. I mean, that port is definitely very wide open.
Yep, it's 1 hit for 1.
I think the risk here is you got to make sure you hit it nose. You don't want to roll. I mean, you can afford to roll a little bit, but you don't want to roll a lot.
Roll out, you'll still lose 2.
All right, so this will be the hammer for MIT. If you've just joined us, we are only able to stream sheet 3, so we will have a very in-depth look at sheet 3, but we will keep you updated on the other sheets. Oh, looks like they will get it, but will they sit?
Ooh.
No.
It
Okay.
goes out, giving Harvard 2 points this time.
Yep, MIT has limited Harvard Yale to 2, and Harvard Yale takes a 3-2 lead over MIT after 3 ends. Over on sheet 4, looks like Hamilton is up 6-1 over RIT. Looks on sheet 2, it looks like Castleton RPI is up 4-0 over Hamilton after 3. And on sheet 1, looks like Yale is up 3-0 to Harvard after 1. That is, looks like there is a score that they're blocking. I think it is 4-0 Yale over Harvard after 2. RIT looks like they just hogged one of their rocks. Looks like something. like there might be something on the rock.
May have picked.
Well, something more than our brilliant Evan stickers.
Though those are also on the rocks.
Yes.
Keep that in mind.
Yes, I think everyone gets to look at. We put an Evan face on 34 out of our 62 rocks to greet our curlers this weekend, to give them some encouragement as they get to look at Evan's face.
Truly the face of RPI curling.
He is.
Here on sheet 3, Harvard Yale puts 1 in the house to start the end.
Yep. I mean, you usually want a guard, but like I never mind something in the house.
Yeah.
Yep. Might want something more central, but you can use it.
Looks like a guard weight rock here from MIT.
Looking like MIT is going to throw a good center guard. Might overcurl just to tie up. Looking pretty good.
Yeah.
I think they'll be happy with that.
Pretty high center guard.
I wouldn't even say it's that high. It's
Yeah.
like Harvard Yale is going to
Carried a decent ways.
Right, the shot's coming down. Looking a little light in my opinion, but you know I'm usually wrong. Oh no, I think I was right this time. That's
Excellent with cross.
It's looking like it might just barely make it across the hog line.
Yeah. It may
Right.
cross, and it is over.
Harvard Yale with the center guard.
And MIT wants 1 in the house.
Yeah, I definitely think the first person to get a good guard behind the centers, too little, like as long as it's not too deep, will be in a good shape. Like just barely touching 4 foot behind those is probably what would be ideal.
For sure, yeah. MIT's going to come along their left side, though.
Weight looks decent. It's coming down. Oh, looks like the curl is going to be. Looks like it was a little light.
Looks like they may not make it around.
You can never have too many guards, though.
It's true, you can never have too many guards.
You got to call in the Coast Guard. It looks like Harvard's going to go for the same shot as MIT did, only they're going to go Harvard Yale, so they're going to come from the other side. It's a little less junked up on that side, so. Ooh, looks like the shot was released a bit inside. Oh, no, maybe it's okay.
We shall see. It may end up contacting one of these guards.
If it gets around the guard, it's looking pretty good. Ooh,
Oh,
it can't get around the guard.
Contacted the guard. That's why you need that many guards.
It is
swept in, though.
Harvard does have 2 in the house, but they are both open for hit.
Well, MIT call one of those hits. Looks as though they will. In an ideal world, they want a nice hit and roll, get them behind all 3 of those guards.
This is the
Probably. Beautiful.
All right, let's see.
Ooh. They
So
take
MIT
out one of the
has
guards.
hit
They
the
mo-
guard. No,
Move one of the guards into a more central spot over there, making the corridor a little bit more difficult to draw through.
Yeah, I don't think they'll be too happy with that shot.
Probably not.
Looks like Harvard Yale is going to try to block any kind of run back or raise that MIT could attempt on their double guard up there, which is probably something you want to do right now.
Yeah.
That is a dangerous stat. Oh, it's looking like Harvard Yale threw that a little inside.
That looks pretty heavy.
Yeah, it's looking heavy, and it's gonna overcurl.
They might split the guard.
They might be able to hit their other guard. Nah, they're probably just gonna raise their own guard, which isn't the end of the world. Get 3 in
And
the
it's
house.
in, yeah.
I always like rocks in the house.
Harvard Yale has 3 in the house.
I'm told I'd like them in the house a little too much, but. All right, MIT looks like they're going to go for the. Looks like they're. Yep, it looks like they're going to try to draw behind their own guards. Harvard Yale does have 3 in, so the MIT does probably want to start putting stuff in, or taking some of Harvard's out. Either or. These are probably the 2 options you want. Some real in-depth commentary. Well, that looks like that was an unfortunate release. Looks like you can adjust for the
Not
the
a
run
bunch
back.
of handle on that rock, but we will see.
Yeah, whoop. Oh,
It's going through the port.
It might end up being
It's going through the
takeout.
port.
You know what? In the end, that was a good shot. In the
It
end.
makes
I mean,
contact.
I believe
Cuts Harvard Yale to 1.
Yep. Harvard Yale's only sitting 1 now, and everything is still pretty open except for the center, but there doesn't seem to be anything center of the house.
And Harvard Yale looks like they want to get rid of it.
Yep. Looks like Harvard Yale going for the hit.
Still plenty of space around that high guard.
Got a lot of got a lot of weight coming down on this shot. Looks like the line's okay.
Yep, it should bypass that guard, and it looks like.
Well, they might even get a nice roll out of it.
Clean hit. And they stuck around. Good Yale back up to 3.
That backboard almost came into play. You always like to see that. All right, let's see what MIT is going to do. If I was MIT, I might try to hit their rock on the far left and try to roll back. But
yeah, I think that's a solid call.
Let's see, MIT looking like he wants a draw to the 4-foot.
Draw lanes are fairly plugged.
That's the lane's
still
there.
space.
It's tight, but it's there. Sheet 4 RIT in another not good situation. Looking like they might go down even further to Hamilton. Let's
MIT's
see.
coming through.
Looks like they got the line, but do they have the weight? Looks like they can get it out.
They budget, but not enough. Oh
No, they got
they got it.
They got
they
it.
did. They did get it.
It's still in play, but it's not.
Yeah.
I mean, you never know when the backboard's going to come in. Harvard is sitting. Let's see. Looks like Harvard is still sitting 2. Let's see, Harvard Yale. Not sure what they're going. Looks there's a lot of weight coming on this shot. No, okay, not too much. It's looking more than a draw, though.
Light handle on this one.
No, that's not. That's.
It's slowing down
It's definitely
dramatically.
not more than a draw.
That's going to be a guard.
All right. Jim, just try to block any hit on their far rock.
Definitely slow out there on the outside of the sheet.
Let's see what MIT is going to go for this time. They still do have their double guards. They're not as lined up as nice as they used to be, but they're still there. Probably harder to do anything with them now.
Yep. Still shots available on both of Harvard Yale sitting rocks.
Looks like they're going to try to tap their yellow one in the house a little bit farther back.
Okay, we're going to need some precise weight for that.
They only need to beat about 1 millimeter into the 8-foot. So there's a lot of room to play with this run back, because then the shot, the rock coming down should act as a guard. Looks like they might be a little wide. Oh no, they're going for a hit.
They're going
on
for
the
that
red.
hit on the red.
We called the wrong shot, but they got what they wanted. Nope.
Oh,
They did not
knocked
get what
it
they
in.
wanted.
All right.
Harvard still sitting 2.
Buries it a little bit, makes it more difficult to take out in the future. Probably not exactly what MIT wants to see there.
I think Harvard Yale's going to put up a guard too to try to prevent.
Yep. Probably a good play.
MIT does have hammer though, so.
We have 5 whole viewers.
I have recently learned that we have increased our viewers exponentially to 5, so thank you for watching.
And now we're back down to 4. Thank you for...
That one viewer who just left, we don't thank you. We do have a live chat. We do forget it exists sometimes. We apologize if you don't miss anything, but there is nothing in it currently. But just if you want to talk to us, tell us how great my shot calls are. It's appreciated. All right. Looks like Harvard Yale's guard came up a little bit too far to the side. That's fine. It's still not. The hit is there. It's not the most open hit for MIT, but it is there. 3 rocks left in this end. We definitely have a Coast Guard going on sheet 4. And on sheet 3 too. Sheet 1 looks like Yale is up 5-0 over Harvard currently. Sheet 2 still in N4. RPI Castleton up 4-0 over Hamilton. And sheet 4 Hamilton is up 6-1 over RIT. And we're down to 3 viewers. It's okay. Less viewers, the more intimate and special experience we can have. Looks like the hit, up. Almost got a fortunate roll, but no, Harvard still sitting 2.
Still
with
up
2 rocks remaining in the end.
Looks like Harvard would try to put another rock in the house.
I think Harvard should, yeah, maybe a biter guard, but honestly, as long as you guard, I think the guard is more important than in the house at the moment. You really want to, if you can come away with this end with a steal, I think Harvard will be pretty happy with that. Guard. All goes well for Harvard Yale.
Maybe feels a little up for a guard.
Wait, I think Wait's okay. It's just the line looks like it might be crashing into the yeah, it's a little too far to the side again.
Too far to the okay.
I mean, any more of you block the lane is a win, but they wouldn't want to block the lane a little more than that probably with their last rock.
Still open.
So MIT will presumably hit this.
MIT has a hit for 1 with hammer.
Looks like they're just deliberating about what shot to make. I mean, in my opinion, I think if the hit is there, I mean, there are some guards a little further up that we can't see from this view, but I do not think they're blocking the hit at all. This one a little to the side of the center line. Yep, looks like with that ice, looks like they're going either for a light hit or even a draw. Our ice does curl, but not that much. With a hit weight. So I'm going to think they're going for a low weight takeout here. They could be going for a draw. Sure, if you're more confident with your draw weight, it is there. But
low weight takeout makes you more likely to stick around. Might be.
Could just be a straight up draw too. They might not even like, they could just be like, that could be backing. Ooh, looks like this is going a little too far out to the side. Looks like they might be crashing into all the guards.
Yep.
Yeah, I think that was just too much ice.
It's going to be 2 for Harvard Yale.
Harvard gets a steal of 2. Harvard Yale gets a steal of 2 over MIT.
Very happy to see that. Puts them up 5-2 over MIT.
Looks like they are a little behind on pace of play. Probably only going to get to play 7 ends, but you never know. Actually, no, they're probably going to play 8.
Yeah, we're done. We're done full in an hour 5.
So they have 58 minutes to start their 8th end, if they choose to play. All right, over on sheet 4, Hamilton is now up 8-1 over RIT after 4 ends. Sheet 2.
2 consecutive big steals from Hamilton.
Oh, yeah. Well,
Not going to be comfortable for RIT.
Looks like a steal of 3 and a steal of 2. RIT has not scored since end 1. Over on sheet 2, looks like RPI Castleton is still up 4-0. Looks like
they're finishing up their 4th end right now.
I can't tell from this angle, but one of the teams is sitting 1. And then on sheet 1, Yale is still up 5-0 over.
I mean,
over Harvard.
It appears as though this Castleton game is in its 5th end, right?
No, it's the end of the 4th. There's a lot of rocks in play, and there's no 4th, I think, up. So unless they totally forgot to put up the score last end.
Well, I mean, they're going this way, though.
You are right. So they just did not put up the score.
That's got to be a 5th end.
Yeah. So yeah, they haven't updated the score for us. How rude.
We know that 1 end ago, however, it was 4-0 Castleton RPI.
Looks like Hamilton is sitting 1 if I had to guess, but it's very hard for the same. Oh, they did it's like they heard me. They just put up the score. It is 5-0 RPI Castleton after 4. Okay, let's see what's going on here back in sheet 3.
Looks like MIT is going to put one through.
Yeah, MIT tried to draw behind. I think that would be the play, but just a little too heavy. Looks like Harvard's going to try to do this. Harvard Yale's going to try to do the same thing. Here comes the rock. Wait, looks like it's gonna. I thought it was gonna curl, but it's not. So that's good for Harvard Yale.
Line's great. Will it go through?
Yeah, it looks like one of those where you have to sweep it for line, but you don't want to sweep it for the weight kind of shots.
Yep. A little too much. We'll go through the house.
Looks like we're going to get a 3rd shot at this draw behind. If someone makes it, they will be in good shape, but there is also nothing else in play besides that 1 guard, so.
Other shots are available, but the draw behind is nice.
MIT is going to want to score at least more than 1 in this end to try to pull themselves back in it. But it is definitely not a party for RIT, even with the hats currently in sheet 4.
Looks like it's going to come up light for MIT.
Oh, yeah, just a little bit light. I mean, it looked like the line was okay. Looks like they're going to park it just in front of the other red rock. Well, the red rock. There is no other red rock at the moment. I'm sure Harvard Rail wishes there was other red rocks, but we'll see if they can get one in now. So does this rock does not appear to have an Evans sticker on it, so I'm not too confident with it.
Some of our rocks do have other sponsorships,
yes,
but most of them at this Bonspiel are sponsored by Evan Mullaney of RPI Curling.
Yes.
The face of RPI Curling.
We will miss Evan. This is his last Bonspiel if you don't know who Evan is. He taught basically everybody at RPI how to play, so we're forever grateful for that. And this is his last spiel because he is graduating.
Yep.
So we put his face on as many rocks as possible. It's the least that we could do. He appreciates it immensely. All right, let's see. Looks like we're going for another attempt at this. Looks like one of those ends where both teams want the same shot, and the first one to make it's going to be in a good position. Going for that draw behind again.
MIT with the draw behind. 3rd attempt, I believe.
Ooh, not a big fan of that release. Yeah, that's
coming a little too far inside.
I mean, if you can get it in the house, you
it
can
may.
use it. It's curling a lot, though. I think that was just a little bit of a mistake on the release. Well, it might stick around, though. So, like, that's usable. I mean,
And MIT keeps it in
All
the
right.
house.
It's not what they were going for, but you can definitely use it, especially in this end where not much is in play. All right, Harvard
It
Yale.
is still a very hittable rock.
Their skip just declared they still want that rock.
They still want that rock. Will they get it? Ooh, looks inside again.
That's another inside release, but I mean, you can adjust that to maybe trying to take out. No, it's not going to curl enough. Oh, it might.
It may follow
It may.
MIT's rock.
I don't think it's going to curl quite enough, but like, yeah. If you can get it in the house, like, you don't want Harvard Yale does not want MIT to be the only rock in the house.
And that is a house rock for Harvard Yale.
And Harvard Yale is sitting. Okay.
Not the intended shot, but
It works.
they will take it.
It works. Looks like the action's going to go over to that side. No, oop. We're going to try to draw behind on the other side now.
MIT again tries for the draw behind on the guards this time.
Yeah, I think eventually you do just
With
have
an
to.
out turn.
Yeah, you just want. Sometimes you just want to eventually just throw a different shot,
Yeah.
even if it's the same shot from the other side. At least to me, it feels like a different shot. Here comes the rock. Maybe a little. Looks a little light.
I would say so. Also looks a little inside.
Looks like it might crash into the guards. That probably
looks
wasn't light.
in position to hit a yellow guard, which may
Okay, we're just gonna.
opened up the corridor to the center a little bit.
MIT does have corner guards now, and they do have hammer. Let's see what they can do with it. Harvard Yale gonna draw behind their guard. It looks like they're going to try to go through the center port.
Oh, we have 6 viewers going.
We have 6 viewers. Thank you, all 6 of you, for watching. If you're one of our viewers who left us and came back, we now appreciate you again. If you're just joining us, we do apologize. We do only have the ability to sheet 3, so we will be focusing on sheet 3, but we will keep you updated on the scores in the other games. And we do have a live chat if you want to ask us questions with our expert advice. We have a cumulative about 6 years of curling experience on the commentating, so
That's true.
that's more than 5. Let's see, MIT. I believe they were going for the draw through the center port. Doesn't look like it's. Looks like it would have been a good line. Just looks like not enough weight. Oh no, it might go in.
Yeah,
No, it's
yeah.
going in. Might be too much weight. What am I talking about? No, it's a good weight. Yeah. You needed 7 years of experience to call that weight call.
Yeah. Happy to see that.
Yeah, I think MIT
is sitting 1.
I think MIT will be happy about that. I mean, Harvard, Yale can follow them down, but I think MIT will be happy that they were the first to get the. Oh,
They called the hit?
Yep, it looks like Harvard Yale has called the hit. That looks like hit ice.
Yep. I mean, the path is there.
That's definitely a hit that you can make. I mean,
It's a center, fairly close to a center line hit.
it's got the weight.
It's
curling.
coming in.
It's
It's
curling.
coming in very fast.
That curled a lot. I mean, it looks like they're going to hit MIT's other rock. Oh, they have even their own rock. Okay.
Okay, they will move their guard and replace it with a new guard. The MIT's rock still very vulnerable. They're in the back 4.
I mean, they're not probably going to have to be too happy with that, but you can never have too many guards. Especially when you're not sitting. All right. Looks like. All right. Yeah. We have a. We would definitely like to shout out the SCC Ice Crew. We do definitely appreciate any volunteer here. They did a great job allowing us to have this spiel. The ice has been great so far.
Yeah,
We
thank you so
definitely
much.
anybody who's helped us out at all, we do appreciate it immensely. This couldn't be possible without our volunteers here at SCC. So we definitely appreciate you a lot. They were the ones who showed us how to operate this streaming too. So without that, we wouldn't have streaming. And without them, we wouldn't have ice or a curling club or anything.
Yeah, big shout out to everyone volunteering for us. We have 20 teams here this weekend, and we would not be able to handle that with just RPI students alone.
Oh no,
That
we
is for
wouldn't
sure.
be able to handle just RPI teams alone. Like,
That's true.
especially once Evan leaves, like we can't handle ourselves. We'll still have James though. All right, let's see. Looks like Harvard-Yale is going to go for... Oh, what happened to our monitor? One second. Oh,
We have the monitor.
our monitor
Monitor's
froze on
back.
us because we didn't touch it in enough time. That's computers. All right, Harvard-Yale. Looks like...
They're going for the hit. It
Looks like it's a wide. Yeah, but if they touch their guards, you never know what's going to happen. Looks like the
looks
field...
like it's going to flash.
The field goal is good. All right, well, 3 rocks left. MIT does have hammer. MIT is still sitting 1. Looks like if I was MIT, I'd probably try to get something on that center line, try to prevent them from hitting in. Probably in the house is a better idea because MIT does need points at this point.
Yeah, I'd say anything like top 8 would be beautiful for MIT right now.
Yeah, with the way the ice is curling, it might be a little hard to get it, but just anything on the center line could probably would help MIT at this point. And that looks like they're going to try to. Looks like they're going to try to get a draw. But I mean, a center line guard is a perfect backup plan. What's this? It appears at some point my fellow commentator was sarcastic about my shot calls in the chat.
That probably didn't happen.
Oh, it did. That's fine. We like to have fun here, as you can see. They put us on the stream, not someone who knows what they're talking about. All right, here comes MIT's second to last shot.
Oh, it.
Looks like it was a little inside, but it could be okay.
We'll see if it curls enough to.
It might even be curling as a nice draw behind.
It may. It looks
It's a little heavy.
a little heavy.
No,
Looks like it will go through.
Yep. It's a little too. Would have been a great shot, but just a little too much weight. So,
Yep, line
we've
was-
all been there. All right, Harvard-Yale. Looks like they're going to go for the hit again.
Yep. So, somewhat tight lane, but it's close to center line. Very doable hit.
All right. Oh, this rock does have an Evan on it, so I am pretty confident that this hit will be made. Let's see. This is Harvard-Yale's last shot. The weight is definitely there. It's rolling along that center line.
Is pretty clean if they can hold it past this guard.
Oh, it's starting to go. Ooh, it went.
Ooh, it curled a little too much, and it's going to contact the guard.
We got once.
MIT with hammer can now draw for 2.
Right, yep, MIT is drawing for 2, and if they make their 2, they'll be down.
They'll be down
They'll
only
be down.
3.
Well,
No, they're down 3 now. They'll be down by 1.
They'll be down 1. They
They'll be
will
down
not have
1.
hammer, but I
Yeah.
think they'll take that. They will have.
Yep.
Oh, there's definitely a nice Coast Guard going on sheet 2. I think we have 10 guards and nothing in the house.
No rock will get through that.
That's fine. I mean, that usually ends up, that happens a lot here. I mean, I tend to root for the blank, so I would love to see a blank on that end. On that
Everyone
sheet.
loves a good blank.
We last night we had a game go to an extra, and then it almost got blanked again. We wanted to see Evan have an aneurysm, but unfortunately the game did end.
Real shame when games end.
Yeah. All right, here comes MIT with the hammer. They just need
the draw.
They just need a draw. They just need, if they touch 8 foot, they will get 2.
You see it coming in. MIT stays off.
Yeah, it looks pretty good. They're not sweeping it.
Looks fairly heavy, if anything.
Yeah, definitely don't touch. Ooh. Ooh, it might be a little too. Yeah, it looks like it was a little heavy. Okay.
Yep.
MIT will take 1.
MIT gets 1.
And after 5, MIT will be down 5-3 to Harvard Yale. All right. Over on sheet 1. Yale is up 6-0 on Harvard. On sheet 2, RPI Castleton is up 5-2 over Hamilton after 5. And on sheet 4, they have not updated the score after sheet 5, but after 4, it was 8-1 Hamilton over RIT. And we will be starting our 6th end over here on sheet 3. Over on sheet 2, we only have 9 guards in play now. We used to have 10.
That's progress.
Looks like Castleton RPI looking to draw around the guards. It will definitely be guarded if you can get it around.
RPI Castleton's
skip. Looks like they just.
It was burned.
Looks like it was burned.
That is not going to get through the guard.
Correction, it was going out into the other sheet. I don't think the other teams wanted them to draw into their house. Unless she won. Looks like, all right, MIT looks like they wanted a center guard. Looks like it's...
They may be able to sweep it across.
They may. It's got to get all the way across, and it does.
And that's a high center guard for MIT.
All right, looks like Harvard wants to draw behind the high guard. It is our holiday season right now, so if you're celebrating happy Honda Days to you. And if you're celebrating Toyotathon, happy Toyotathon. Colin, which do you celebrate?
And we're now down to 1 viewer.
Well, I hope. Colin, do you celebrate happy Honda Days or do you celebrate Toyotathon?
Great question.
I think it's...
I don't know.
All right, that looks like
Harvard Yale barely gets past that guard.
Harvard Yale, that's a good draw. Good draw behind.
It's a nice draw, very protected.
It is. MIT can still hit it if they choose. It's not. It is about. Looks like it's about 2/3 exposed.
All right, they want the hit.
Oh, they. That is not hit ice. So it looked like he signaled for a raise, but
that would be bold.
I'm not sure what that. I mean, it is curling, but with the weight, you'd need to raise that.
It looks like they're coming around.
They're coming with weight. Oh, not too much weight. Looks like they're just drawing.
Looks like a standard draw weight to me.
So they might be able to sweep that into the house.
Yeah.
No, it's gonna.
Maybe.
No, it's
not quite into the house.
All right. So they throw up a guard.
Yeah. Harvard Yale happy to see that. Their draw is more protected.
Over on sheet 2, I believe we have the hammer going down. There's nothing in the house. They're coming in. Let's see. Oh, and RPI Castleton does hit one of the many guards into the house to score 1.
All it took was a contact on 3 guards, and they got 1 into the house.
All right, Harvard Yale looking like they might crash into MIT. Nope, they're not going to crash into MIT's guard. Looks like they're going to get another high guard up. Well, not even that high.
Get around. They may contact the second guard. And they contact the second guard, not doing much to either.
All right, Harvard Yale is pretty well guarded now. to shout out Andy Willis, who we haven't been informed is watching. Thank you for watching.
Three. No, we maxed at 7. We had 7 once, dude. We had 7 once. But now we're down to 3. But that's fine.
All right, MIT coming down with the shot.
Yep, they're sweeping to get past that guard.
It is curling, but I don't know if it'll be enough. Looks like they're
leaving
gonna,
it, let it contact, see what happens.
I think it's gonna get by.
No.
Nope. Boy, did go. They might even tap their other guard. Nope, they tapped Harvard Yale's guard. All right,
All right,
Harvard
not
Yale.
enough to get Harvard Yale City. Still one in the house.
Harvard Yale is still in the house, but they are guarded by MIT's rocks now. So if MIT wanted to do some funky stuff and hit some stuff back, it is there. All right, here comes Harvard Yale with the shot. Looks like it's coming with some weight. Slowing down, dying on the side.
Looks like it may be another house drop.
Yeah, I think it's going to die before the house. Yeah.
Okay.
Our ice does die on the side very badly.
Yes.
It's not the old straight Schenectady ice anymore. All right, lunch is served.
For all of you watching on stream, please go get some lunch.
If you're wondering, it is veggie wraps and pulled pork sandwiches today. Looks like we got a nice array of chips as well. I did help make the pulled pork last night, so I'm going to say it's good without having tried it.
Me too.
It was a labor of love.
It was an exciting adventure making pulled pork last night. Back on the game, MIT.
Yes, we do have many potatoes left over too. If any viewers want to come get some potatoes, they're here.
All sorts of potatoes. MIT knocks one of their guards
I believe they're
into the house.
Yeah.
In the house for sure. Not that house. That house.
Yeah, MIT is in the house, but they are not sitting.
It's going to be a little difficult for them to clear out this Harvard rock, though.
Yeah, Harvard Yale, they're going down the side with all the... I didn't see what they called. It looks, if I had to guess, a raise on their own guard, or just guard the other guards. You definitely don't want to hit MIT's guards. Looks like
It looks like it'll come to a stop as another guard.
That's if you want to guard the run back, that's a good shot. I mean, Evan, what is the opinion on the lunch? Is it good? Evan's comment on the lunch, it is potato chips and pulled pork. Very insightful.
For all of those watching, this is Evan Mullaney, the face of RPI College. And he likes the lunch, making it a good lunch.
All right, MIT coming down. Well, they're not coming. It looks like. I'm not sure what they're calling here. Let's see. I'm not sure what they were going for. Looks like, I think it's gonna, whatever they wanted, I think it's gonna overcurl. All right, we got another guard in play.
Oh,
All right, updates from around on sheet 4. Hamilton is up 8-2 over RIT after 5.
RIT takes one back in the 5th.
Sheet 2, RPI Castleton is up 5-2 over Hamilton. And on sheet 1, Yale is up 6-2 over Harvard after 5. I believe all of our games are currently in their 6th end.
It looks like the Castleton game's on the 7th, right? They're going the opposite direction.
Never mind. Yep, they just haven't updated the score. They are in their 7th,
but maybe if we talk about updating the score, they will do it as they did in the past.
All right, Harvard Yale coming down with a rock. Looks like it's coming down with some weight.
Yeah, it looks like it will contact their own guard, most likely.
Yep, if they got, I think.
And that's another guard in play.
There is a run back open now. Maybe not for MIT. There's one, but I don't think they'll sit.
It's possible.
Yeah, our Harvard Yale definitely has their rock in a good spot right now. It's very well guarded. This is one of those ends, I think, for MIT where they probably wish they'd fielded some guards earlier.
Yes, we now have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 guards and 8 guards and a biter.
No, I think we have 9 guards. No, you're right. There's a biter. There's 8 guards and a biter.
8 guards and a biter.
That's not a guard.
That's
I mean,
a lot of protection for this one Harvard Yale guy.
Right. MIT looks like they're trying to raise one of their rocks into the house. Even if they hit it, I don't think they'll sit because they do have to touch the center.
They had.
Ooh.
They will contact Harvard's rock into the house.
They have hit Harvard Yale. Harvard Yale now sitting 2.
Harvard Yale now sitting 2 with fairly decent protection on both rocks.
Yeah, I think. I don't know. MIT might have to start coming down the other side, or they can try again to hit their rocks back.
Second shot for Harvard Yale's Vice coming in at this point.
At this point, if I'm MIT, I'm probably just going to try to limit Harvard Yale to 1. Harvard Yale does have hammer.
Yeah, MIT preferably needs points as quickly as possible, but holding Harvard Yale to 1 may be their option for this end. And it looks like another guard coming through here by Harvard Yale.
I mean, no guard's a bad guard now for Harvard Yale. They're very well guarded. And you can never have enough guards.
You can never have enough guards. That's very true.
If you have less than 16 guards, you have too few guards in play.
True. MIT debating what to call. Looks like they're just going to try to come around for the draw. It may be available. It's going to have to curl fairly heavily.
Yeah, I think Harvard Yale's last shot kind of makes the run back harder because you want to hit it from the side they've blocked. So I think you kind of just draw and hope you'll keep them to 1, and then draw and try to hold them to 1, and then just try to get some points next in.
Yeah, holding them to 1 is very possible. All you need to do is
just got to get a full rock in the house.
Yeah. If you got a decent chunk in the 12-foot, then you cut Harvard Yale to 1.
I mean, there's always my favorite shot. Throw a lot of weight down the middle and see what happens. But
always a call, especially with this many guards in play. That's going to come very inside, though. Unfortunately for MIT, it will join the guard collection with many others.
All right. We might be able to beat our record of 10 on sheet 2 today with guards. What are we at now? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. No.
Enough guards, for sure.
So everything's in play, and 3 are in the house, and 3 left. So I believe we do have 10 guards.
There are, in fact, 10 guards.
We can get one more guard.
Right
we
now.
have a new daily. We have a new record on the day. I think Harvard Yale is probably just going to want to. I don't think they're probably just going to try to guard the other side.
I probably have to call it after this end.
Okay.
Because
you got to get rid of play.
Yeah. Harvard Yale going for a draw just to put an additional rock in play.
I mean, as long as you're on this side of the ice, there's nowhere wrong Harvard Yale can put it. You just want to...
Yeah, and they... Looks like they won't quite make it into the house, but they will make it more difficult for MIT to cut them to 1.
All right.
Which they're happy to see.
Each team with 1 rock left. Harvard Yale does have hammer.
Oh, keep in mind that was an 11th guard.
Yes, we have a new record. We do have 11 guards in play.
11 guards in play is very impressive. Yes.
I mean, you always like to see an end where every rock has been in play.
Every rock is currently in play.
Let's see. MIT looking like they're talking about what they should do. Let's look at the house. Looks like they're looking at any sort of run back. I mean, MIT does need points.
The run back is going to be very difficult with this many guards in the house, however. I think MIT needs to make this draw in order to cut Harvard Yale to 1 point. That is true. RIT has stolen a point on sheet 4. They are now down 8-3 after 6 ends.
I mean, I've seen bigger comebacks.
Yeah,
I've given up bigger comebacks.
true. All right, MIT really weighing their options here. They know this end is very important. There's still 26 minutes left on the timer, meaning that as long as they can finish in 7th end within those 26 minutes, they will get an 8th end.
I mean, at the moment, if everything ends like it would now, MIT would go down by 4 with 2 ends to play. That's not ideal for MIT.
Certainly not.
It is pretty ideal for Harvard Yale, though.
Funny how that works.
All right, here comes MIT. Looks like they're trying to do some guard magic. I think they are throwing my favorite shot, throw a lot of weight down the middle and see what happens.
Will it pay off? It passes the first guard. It contacts a Harvard Yale rock, and that's...
Now we have rocks out of play.
That is the first rock out of play this end.
They did get rid of one of Harvard's guards.
Yes, Harvard's number 5. It did not have a picture of Evan Mullaney on it, though, making it a pretty useless rock.
Yes. 34 of our 62 rocks out here today.
64 rocks.
64?
It's like...
Yeah, it is 64. Yeah. 32.
8 times,
yeah.
You know.
Yeah,
8.
It is 8 times 8. So yes, 34 of our 64 rocks do have pictures of Evan Mullaney on them.
A very important thing for most curling clubs to do.
All right, here comes Harvard Yale. Looks like they're trying to draw around their guards. Looks like yeah, they need to sweep that for line.
If they made it around the guard, looks like it is coming in.
Oh, they just need to beat a biter. And yeah, they're going to bite more.
They're going to beat the biter. Harvard Yale for 3. And that is the 6th end. Harvard Yale up 8-3.
Yep, that was the hammer.
That was... All right, that's going to be it for me. I have a game to play in 45 minutes, so I'm going to have to get some lunch.
We're going to say goodbye to Colin, and you're stuck here with me now. All right, updates around this club. Sheet 4, RIT down 8-3 to Hamilton. Sheet 2 looks like Hamilton has shook to RPI Castleton after going down 9-2 after 7. And on sheet 1, looks like Yale is up 6-2 over over Harvard. It does look like Harvard is sitting on sheet 1, trying to make a comeback. Looks like they are sitting 3. If they get 3, they will only be down 1. comes the first rock of our 7th end here on sheet 3. It's in the house. I think Harvard Yale, I mean, I don't know if they're going for a guard or a draw, but I'm never unhappy with the guard that goes into draw first half. I'm told I should be, but I'm not. Let's see. With that ice, it looks like MIT is calling a hit on the rock. Nope, looks like they are drawing. I forget that we call handle opposite sometimes. Nope, looks like that's going to be a guard. This probably was the correct call. MIT is going to put up a corner guard on the right side. Got a nice team effort sweeping right now. Yep, looks like Harvard Yale wants to draw behind MIT's guard. Ooh, that's curling a lot very early. Yep, well, that one just looks like it took off. All right, an unfortunate curl for Harvard Yale. MIT throwing down, looking like they're probably going to try to draw behind their own guard. It's looking, no, looking like they might be going for a, no. Looks like it's going to get in the house. Looks like that might be a good shot for MIT. Yep, that's a great shot for MIT, sitting and enough behind their guard, not completely. No, they're pretty open. Yep, Harvard Yale has called the takeout. He's not given much ice for this shot. Okay, shot's coming down. Needs to curl. It's going crossing the center. Oh, we might have a hit. That's looking pretty good. Yep, Harvard Yale does hit out MIT's rock. They do not stick around though. All right, here MIT. Looks like they're going to try to draw behind again. Looking like it's curling a lot at this to start. Looks like we might have another unfortunate curl. Harvard Yale throwing their 4th rock. It's looking like it's got some weight on it, that's for sure. It's looking like, oh, it's looking like they're gonna throw it through. Okay. MIT probably going to try to draw behind their own guard again. Yep, that's what they're going to go for. MIT's rock coming down, looking a little light. Looking like it's going to crash into their own guard. They might be able to hit it in. MIT does get in the house, but is not sitting. What should you guys going to do? Ooh, Harvard Yale's rock curling a lot. All right. Let's see what MIT does to respond to that miss. Looks like MIT is talking about hitting out Harvard's rock. Not a bad idea. Probably what I would have called. MIT is going for the hit on Harvard's rock. If they stick around and hit, they will be sitting 2. Ooh, that's curling a lot very early. They might be, oh, no, it's looking okay. It's looking like they're gonna clip it on the left side. Yep, and they do stick. Harvard Yale looks like they're going to try to hit it right back. It is a hit towards the outside, which I tend to hate. They are harder than hits down the center. We'll see if they can hit them back. Yale coming down. The other one where it's curling. Ooh, looks like that missed. Looks like that curled way too much out of her hand. Right, MIT looks like they want to draw behind in the center now. Try to get some points on the board. They are down by 5 with only 1 end to go after this. All right, MIT with the shot. It's looking a little light out of the hand. Yeah, I don't think that's going to make the house. Oh, no. Ooh, almost hit it in. Got a little nick on their guard. All right, each team has 2 rocks left in the 7th end. MIT does have hammer. And MIT is sitting 3 to 2. Let's see. Looks like Harvard is going for the hit on MIT's rock. If they sweep it, they might be able to get it. Yep, looking pretty good. Nope. Ooh. They do hit it, and they are sitting. MIT's probably going to want to follow them down, maybe try to roll to the right. MIT looks like they're going to try to hit. A roll to the right would be great for MIT right now. Try to get behind their guards. Over on sheet 4, RIT is currently down 10-3 to Hamilton. Sheet 2, Hamilton did shake to RPI Castleton. And over on sheet 1, Harvard is down 3-6 to Yale. Only one rock in the house currently. We do have MIT sitting 1. The hit is there for Harvard if they want to, Harvard Yale if they want to go for it. Looks like Harvard Yale is going to attempt to draw behind the guards. I mean, if they make it, they will be in a very good spot. Probably a better choice than to go for the hit, where if you miss, you don't get anything. Looking a little heavy. No, it's... Looking like it might go through. Yeah, that's going through. All right, MIT does have hammer, and they will be drawing for 2. If they make this, they will be down 3 with 1 end to go without hammer. Oh, ooh. All right, looks like the MIT skip is considering hitting their own guards into play. It's a riskier shot, but they do need points. I think that is what they are going to try to do. All right, MIT is throwing the hammer of the 7th end rock, last rock of the 7th end. Here we go. Last rock of the 7th end coming down right now. Looks like they are on pace to hit one of the guards. Looking a little light, maybe. They need some action. Looks like they might end up drawing in the end. Well, he gets his draw from 2. I mean, when you go for the risky shot and get the conservative one, you can't really be upset with that. MIT will be down. Looks like MIT will be down 8-5 with 1 end to go. All right, Harvard Yale versus MIT starting the last end. MIT is down 3 without hammer. Over on sheet 4 in the 8th end as well is Hamilton up 10-3 over RIT. And over on sheet 1 in the 7th end is Yale up 6-3 over Harvard. Right, MIT gets a center guard up. Harvard looks like they want to draw behind the center guard. Looking like it's going to be light. Yep, Harvard comes down and adds another Basically just makes it 2 corner guards. I think Harvard Yale will be happy with that. MIT trying to draw behind the corner guard.
Yeah, he's great. But he's not the furthest. Like the technique.
Here comes MIT with the attempted draw behind. It's looking pretty good. It's like they're going to get around the guard and get in the house. That's what you'd like to see. Yeah, that's like a great shot for MIT. Maybe a little too hard. Oh, it's a little deep. A little too heavy. I think they need it. They need stuff in the house, though. They won't be too mad about that. All right, Harvard going for the same shot. Harvard Yale going for the same shot MIT just tried. Going for the draw behind on their own guard. Looks like that's at least a little inside. Looks like they're going to crash into their own guard. No, so they're going to curl around their own guard. Probably end up in the house. All right. Putting something on the side of the house. MIT is still sitting. See, MIT is going to go for the draw behind again. I think that is the play. MIT does need 3 points this end. We always want to see that. We want to see some extra ends. Here comes the rock. It's looking a little heavy again. Yeah, looks like RIT has another draw behind a little further back than they would have liked. Looks like it's going to go out. Same draw behind being attempted again. Looks like Harvard Yale. Rock will not be crossing the hog line. MIT going to go for the draw behind again. They are still sitting 1, but they do need 3. It's not looking too good for RIT over on sheet 4. Down 10-3 with Hamilton after throwing. I'm pretty sure they are mathematically eliminated. Yes, they did just keep them playing for fun. So it looks like Hamilton has beaten RIT over on sheet 4. All right. Ooh. MIT just threw a great draw behind over on our sheet. They will be happy with that. See what Harvard Yale does to fight this. Looks like they're going to try to hit something out.
What's funny is I was literally about to ask you that. So.
comes Harvard, looking like they got some takeout weight coming, seeing if they can nick anything out from MIT. It's coming in. It's looking like they will hit their MIT's rock. That is not good for MIT. Looks like they're probably going to have to trade hits. Looks like he wants a double. Evan is not happy with this decision. Evan, what is the shot you draw? All right. Evan's telling me you would want to draw behind your own guard and deal with that later, but they cannot hear Evan out on the ice. It's looking like a little light if you're going for a double as well. Yeah, that was not takeout weight. They might be able to make this into a decent draw. Nope. Ooh. Right, looks like RIT has shook with Hamilton. Despite the party hats, it was not a party for RIT over on sheet 4. All right, Harvard Yale coming down. Oh, ooh. Got a little spillage. Looking like Harvard Yale gonna get another rock in the house. Yeah, it's looking like they might even, yeah. Try to, yep. It's not looking too good for MIT. Harvard Yale currently sitting 1, but MIT does need 3 this end with 3 rocks left, and they do not have hammer.
Why do you keep saying that?
Let's see what MIT does. MIT coming down with some weight. Looking like they're going to try to hit theirs back into Harvard's. I don't think they have enough weight, though. Oh, they're going to hit. It's a start. MIT is now currently sitting 1. I think they'll be happy with that. They can work with that. Harvard Yale probably going to want to throw something in the center. Looks like they're going to try to draw behind their guard. If they get it there, it will be hard for MIT to deal with. Here comes Harvard Yale with their 3rd to last rock. Looks like they threw it a little heavy, but I don't think they'll care. Just going to trade their rock for another one. And you can't really tell who's sitting from this angle. If I had to guess, Harvard Yale. Over on sheet 1, it looks like Harvard has just shook with Yale. So Yale has won 6-3. Looks like over on sheet 1. All right, MIT coming down with the first of their skips rocks. Ooh, looking a little inside. Looks like he's going to hit Harvard into the house. Oh, ooh, that was almost dangerous. All right, Harvard Yale has their skips rocks left to throw. MIT is going to have to do something to Harvard's rocks, or else they will not be able to catch up. Let's see what Harvard Yale decides to do. Looks like they're going to try to draw towards the other side of the house. All right, here comes Harvard Yale with the first of their skips rocks. It's looking like it might be something that's going to make the house. Oh, it looked like it picked there. And there's a lot of confusion on the ice over that pick. All right, MIT has one shot left. They do need to score 3, and they are currently, I believe Harvard Yale is sitting, but it's hard to tell from this angle. Doesn't look like Harvard Yale's too happy with that pick, but I don't think it's going to matter in the end. All right, this. Unless MIT can somehow sit 3 after the shot, this will be the last rock of the game. All right, here we go. It's coming down. It's got some weight. Ooh. He did hit it out, but he did not stick. So I believe that will be the end of the game. Looks like Harvard Yale is going to throw as a formality, but I'm not sure what they're doing. I mean, MIT is not sitting 3. I'm not sure what they're doing. I'm not sure why MIT hasn't shaken. I mean, not sure why. I mean, Harvard Yale is going to throw. I mean, we'll see what happens, but I definitely wouldn't be throwing with any weight here. Yeah, he definitely didn't throw with weight. Looking like we're going to get a guard. Oh, it's going to be in the house. All right, looking like he ended up throwing a good draw. All right, that was a great shot. It was not. All right. All right, looks like Harvard Yale will beat MIT 9-5. All right, we're going to take a break here, but we will have action coming up soon with the start of our next draw in about 20 minutes-ish. Yeah, in around 20 minutes, we will be back.
decided after